everybody. Now that you have seen people get tortured going uphill, now that you have seen all kinds of different things and elements of combat fitness and training, you even see a guy come into my gym and get snuffed. Well, let me tell you something, for those of you who bought it hook, line, and sinker, it's what in professional wrestling is called a work. Meaning, we set it up that way, okay? But it did look real. And the move and the technique is valid as can be. Now, my hat here, Furey 2517, I got thanks to this guy who remembered me on my birthday. Now, what is 2517? What is the verse?
I shall strike down with great vengeance, fury, and anger those who attempt to poison my brother. And you shall know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Whoa. Now, what movie is that from?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. I didn't watch it, you know, because...
It's from the Bible, too.
It's from, yeah. First, it's from the Bible, but second of all, it was in Pulp Fiction, but it was used in a sacrilegious manner. So we put this up here so that I can show you. See, wrestling is the only sport mentioned in the Bible other than that something like running, okay? Back in Genesis, Jacob wrestled an angel, okay? Now, I haven't wrestled an angel yet, but today I'm going to wrestle Satan. Okay, now what I'm going to do in this special segment is show you how to do the move that I did in the earlier part of the film, where you saw the guy get snuffed coming into my school, acting like a tough guy with his hat on backwards like this, see? I know how to wear my hat and how to wear it. I wear it over a bald head to cover it up because I'm insecure about myself and my manhood, okay? And then I put it on this way to try to make it look like I know what direction I'm heading in life. Forward. All right, now, so that you get to see how this move works. This move is called a go-behind. In professional wrestling, real professional wrestling, that is what it was called. All right? Now, a way to do it is I grab him by the hand, like this. Then this hand, my right hand, comes up to behind his rear deltoid, his shoulder. Not to the elbow here, because, see, I don't have the kind of torque that I want. I want to come to the hinge of the shoulder, where the fulcrum is better. And I'm going to pull my arm up like this, and look how I have his back. So the go-behind is actually getting the person's back with the least amount of effort. In a regular wrestling, you see an arm drag, the guy will go like this, and you see the offensive guy doing a lot of movement. Here, I'm making him move. Me, I'm just going for his throat. Here, come up to the hinge, pull my arm up, and look where I am. See? Right into a chokehold. All right? Now, from there, I can just pull him down to the ground because he's shorter than I am, which is obvious. Okay? Here, I can come into a choke. So, in the future, very, very soon, my street grappling videos will be coming out, so you're getting a preview move. Here, grab the wrist. Here, pull him. Now I come in with this arm. I can get him with either arm. See, right now, I got him down on the ground. I can go in with the jaw lock right there. Whoa! I got a wrist lock right there. Oh my God! You okay?
I'll live.
He'll live. So the idea is that you can use your grappling on the street to quickly end things without falling to your ass and wrapping your legs around someone. That is not the way I choose to teach it. Maybe sometimes I'll be in that type of position, but you fight from there. You don't just hang on. As General Patton said, the only thing we're hanging on to is the enemy. And we're going to go through him like crap through a goose. Okay. Did you see that movie, Patton?
Great movie.
Great movie. All right. here's the enemy, Damon. And imagine, here he is quoting the Bible with a name like Damon. Everyone calls him Damien. They get it wrong, and I have to correct them. It's Damon, the tamer version of Damien. You devil. Here, boom, pull him through. Got him here. Pull him right down to the ground. See? If he lands like this, I got his neck stuffed this way. No problem. No problemo. Maybe I'll show something else. Sure. Do you need more on this preview? Okay. Look it, my hat hasn't even come off yet. That's a beautiful thing. My hat is still on. It didn't even shift. It's like these ladies, you know, who give the news at night, and they have so much hairspray on that their hair doesn't even move. My hat doesn't move. Okay, so now we have Damon here. Let's say I grab his wrist. All right, smack, I hit him across the face. I come in and I get a double wrist lock here. Now what can I do from this position on this street? Boom, I can throw this way. Boom, I can throw this way and dislocate his shoulder. This way I can go. This way I can go. See? All of these different types of tactics. And that's not even putting in the submission hold. Here, block. Bam, block. Okay? Here. He's slipping, his head's so damn sweaty. Okay, so I'm going to have to switch off there. See, this hold alone is pretty good, don't you think, Damon?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now that kind of pain, you got to understand, I'm putting these holds on him gently. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
He's screaming because it hurts, but I'm putting him on smoothly and gently. I'm not jerking him and putting him on very quickly, because you don't want to injure the guy. Have I ever injured you?
No.
No.
Hurt, yes.
Hurt? Put him in pain? Yes. Injured? No. No. Okay. All right, one more time with this. Here, smack his head, come right in for the double wrist lock. Now, instead of falling to my back and wrapping around the guy, I'm turning in and boom. See? Now, he goes to his back, then I've got this one, that way. Okay? So, I think that gives you enough of a preview of what you can expect on street grappling videos. Now, should we sign off or should you do some push-ups first? He's got to do some push-ups. 5 clapping push-ups. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, see that? We're turning this guy into a legend. All right, be right back.
Hey, I was just reading this book here, Unrevealed Secrets of Man by George F. Jowett. Great little book. It's actually 2 books, 2 volumes. And you know, this was written back in 1920 or something, 1928. And these are these 2 books together, some of the most inspirational reading I ever got. The point I'm making here, pals, is this. You should read as much as you can. Never assume you know everything. Well, we know you don't. You know I don't, for damn sure. But when I signed my wrestling book to most people, for martial art wrestling, it's signed, Never Stop Learning. Now that is not just a creed that I give you, that's one that I live by myself. The day you think you know everything, or you've got the world by the ass, is the day you're dead. You constantly keep learning. I've been wrestling for 28 years, and when I think about how much I know in relation to what there is to know, I feel pretty, how do I want want to say, like I don't know anything. In my talks with Carl Gotch, he said, Matt, wait till you get to be 70. You know, he says, I'm 75 years old, and I feel like I don't know anything because there's so much to learn. You got to constantly feed your mind. There's a saying I gave people in an article I wrote many years ago in which I said, the difference between where you are today and where you will be 5 years from now can be found in the quality of books you have read. This, of course, goes for videos as well. If you want to learn to be a grappler, or boxer, or carpenter, or painter, make websites, whatever it is, you can learn and change the course of your life dramatically by what you feed your mind. Reading, watching videos, listening to cassette tapes, buying old books and courses, looking around on the internet and finding information. There's just a wealth of information out there that can benefit you and help you. So that's the last thing I want to tell you on combat training, is part of training is what you're putting in here. And if you're putting the good stuff in terms of information, you're going to be more inspired, you're going to be more motivated to take action and do those things that really mean something to you in life. And that's really all there is to it. If all you do is watch Beverly Hills 90210 or something like that, which I've never seen, by the way, which doesn't make me great, okay? But if you watch and read and study those things that are important and give you a direction in your life, you'll be surprised how much different your life will be even 1 year from now. Where I am today in comparison to where I was 5 years before is just amazing. But it's not because I'm sitting on my ass waiting for other people to teach me, or I'm sitting around waiting for things to change for me. It's because I'm actively doing something to move in a certain direction. And really, realistically, in 7 years of study, let's say grappling or fitness or anything like that, 7 good years of study, you'll be way ahead of most people in the world and may even be a world authority. All right, that's it for Combat Training 2. Combat Training 3 will probably be out next year. We'll just keep going year after year. Thanks a lot, and talk to you soon.